Did you know that a single mistake in your proof of funds could instantly get your Canadian visa rejected? Stay tuned. We're revealing the secrets most applicants miss. And remember, this advice comes from a licensed immigration consultant at Transplore, ensuring that you receive expert guidance from a trusted source. Welcome to Transplore, where travel is for everyone. We believe travel isn't a privilege, it's a possibility for all. We break down barriers, turning your travel dreams into reality with expert visa guidance and insider tips. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Today, we're talking about something that can make or break your visa application: proof of funds. Many applicants think showing a bank statement is enough, but visa officers look much deeper. Your proof of funds isn't just about the numbers, it's about showing that your finances are real, stable, and logical. Let's break it all down. Why is proof of funds important? Your bank statements are your passport to visa approval. They prove that you have enough money to cover your stay, the ability to support yourself and any dependents, and a legitimate source for your funds. Visa officers will carefully assess how much money you have, where it came from, and if it makes sense for your situation. Simply put, if your financial story doesn't add up, your visa could be refused. Now, how much money do you actually need? The required amount depends on the length of your stay, how many people you're supporting, and the type of visa you're applying for. This changes frequently, so always, and I mean always, check the official government website. But to give you a general idea, here's what's typically required. For visitor visa, you need enough money to cover flights, accommodations, and daily expenses. While there is no general rule, based on our past experiences, we highly recommend having at least 10,000 Canadian dollars for a solo traveler, more if you're bringing family. For study permits, you must show tuition fees plus at least 21,000 Canadian dollars per year for living expenses. If you have dependents, add $6,000 to $7,000 per person per year. These numbers vary based on province and city. For work permits, at least 10,000 Canadian dollars for 3 months of living expenses before starting your job. For business and investment visas, you need 2 separate proofs of funds. Personal funds, at least 30,000 Canadian dollars for one person. Business investment funds, the higher the number, the better. Always check the official government website for the most up-to-date figures. Now, let's talk about the documents you need and some insider tips. What documents can serve as proof of funds? You already know the basics, but let's dive deeper. Bank statements and letters. Not just any statement. Highlight consistent transactions. A bank letter with the account's history is golden. Ideally, it should highlight your transactions for the past 3 months. It also has to be on the bank letterhead, signed and stamped. Employment letters. This is where many fail. Your letter must have the following: company name and address, employer's contact information, employer's official letterhead, your full legal name, job title, employment start date and status like full-time or part-time, annual salary or hourly wage. Don't forget that the letter must be signed by an authorized representative, and it should have a recent date of issuance. Insider tip: have your employer state your intention to return to your job after your trip and include pay slips. Self-employed proof. This is tricky but doable. What you should include in your self-employment letter: your full legal name, business name and structure, nature of the business, like brief description of services, products offered, business registration number, date the business was established, your position, average annual income supported by bank statements or tax documents, statement confirming your active involvement in the business, reason for visiting Canada, duration of stay, and intended return date. Statement confirming your intention to return and continue operating your business. A statement confirming the accuracy of the information provided, and finally, signature and date. What documents you must add to enhance your letter: business license or registration certificate, recent tax returns or financial statements, and contracts or invoices proving ongoing business activity. I know that preparing a visa application can feel overwhelming, but don't worry. In the description, you'll find a link to download a free sample of both the employment letter and self-employment letter to help you get started. Let's talk about some common proof of funds mistakes that could get your visa application rejected. First up, large unexplained deposits. Pro tip: always document every major deposit you make. Visa officers want to know exactly where that money came from. Next, not showing enough for dependents. Remember, each dependent is a financial responsibility, so make sure you show enough to cover everyone. Then, mixing business and personal funds. If you're applying under a business program, separate your business and personal accounts. This is a must. Locked or restricted funds are another big no-no. Visa officers need to see that you can actually access your funds when you need them, so accessibility is key. Lastly, inconsistent transaction history. Sudden spikes or drops in your account balance raise red flags, so keep your financial history steady and consistent. Your proof of funds isn't just a formality, it's evidence that you can financially support your trip. Make sure you show enough money for your visa type and duration. Avoid unexplained deposits and keep business and personal funds separate. And remember, the details matter. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. And if you're feeling unsure about your proof of funds, don't worry. Just click the link in the description to book a professional review with a licensed consultant at Transplore. The first 5 bookings get 50% off. Drop your questions in the comments. We answer every single one and might even feature yours in our next video. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.